Okay, we got it. What's up, people? That's muted, but can y'all hear me? Check, 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 check. Copy link. Cool. Big track meet in Tokyo. That. What's up, everybody? It's Earl. Big up yourself, yo. Hold on a second. You send this tweet out. Okay. You and you and you. Big up, everybody. It's Earl. Did you watch that 100-meter final round? Um, what y'all think, man? Oh, where's my phone? Phone's blowing up right now, people. Just give me a second. Rich, Anson, ANS. Here we go. There. Okay. It wasn't a shock, but it was at the same time. It was, man, because I don't know if you know, but I had I had Marcel Jacobs medaling, but winning. I didn't expect him to beat Andre, but I don't know. Especially after that semifinal, I felt like he might have been, a little bit tired. He obviously wasn't. Um, might have tapped into something because he definitely showed something. The clock said 9:79 at first. It's a new Italian record, new European record. He already won the European Indoor Championships in the 60 meters. Um, accelerates and closes well though. I noticed that right from as soon as I saw him. I had him in my medal picks and people were laughing at me. I had him there for the bronze. Definitely didn't have him for the gold. But I mean, it's fair to say. I mean, my picks were still strong. Um, but dang, man. Uh, it's funny when you get to a level where you win an Olympic medal and it's not that you're upset. I'm sure Andre's not upset, but once you get a bronze and a silver already, all you're thinking about is gold. So, um, uh, it's tough. It's tough in one way, but he has another event. He's got a really good chance to get a gold in that 200 meters as long as he rests up. 200 meters are weird this year, man. They got the heats and the semis in the same day. They got a day in between the 100 and the 200, but that's a challenge, man. It's a real challenge. Strong performance. Lane draws. You looked good coming through. Um, better lane, Andre would have won. Hey, more than likely, more than likely. But I mean, I think they got to do something about those lane draws, man. I broke it down. I said this to my last stream. I broke it down, but it, once you're in a pool of second, there's a cascade of lanes you can get. But as far as I know, when you're an automatic qualifier, the worst lane you can get is lane 8. Like when you win your section, you can either get lane 4, 5, 3, or 6. No, wait. 5, 6, 4, or 7. So 4, 5, 6, or 7, if you win your heat, you should end up in one of those lanes no matter what, right? Then if you come second, from what I know, you can end up in 3, 8. No, 3, 7. Did I just mess that up? 3, 7, 2, and 8. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. 3, 7, 2, and 8. And then the small queues, little queues, are supposed to end up in the outside lanes, which that should be. I don't know what they did today, because I don't know how you come second in your semi automatic qualifier and you end up in lane 9. That's super confusing to me. He comes in as one of the favorites and ran lane 9 twice. It's just a weird situation, man. But yo, overall tonight, really good night of track and field, man. Really good night of track and field. I have you guys a topic and that's supported thing. Man, I can't even lie. My predictions have been pretty good so far. Viewers, holler at me, man. I see y'all in here. Big up. So don't be afraid to type anything, man. Let me see what this guy's saying. I'm thinking we can get Wallace Spearman in here. Might be able to get Donovan Bailey in here. Thoughts? I'm just messaging a lot of people. Let's see. Thoughts? Where's Stu at? Stu would be a cool person to talk to. Thoughts? Let me see if anyone's trying to get into this. I'm gonna let people know I'm live. I'm live. Live. I'm live. Wallace would be cool because he's there. I'm live. Stay tuned because I might get some feedback on the ground over there. I'm live. Let me see, is this guy? Did you watch us? So yeah, man, let me know which. I want to hear. Oh, they're doing an interview with Marcel Jacobs on the screen right now. I want to know if he has an Italian accent. Oh no, he has a real Italian accent. I don't even know if he thought he would win. Like I know but I could be wrong because gold medal, man. He's a real Italian. So open, yeah, it was. You run that race again, and it turns out totally different. He's saying that the big goal was to get into the final. Once you're in the final, and that's real. You get in the final and shoot. That's what happens, man. course. Of course, dude. Um, so yeah. I think that Marcel Jacobs, see, everyone's hey man, I'm not even gonna stay here too long. I just wanted to chop it up real quick about what happened. But yo, what's up, little buddy? Tonight was an amazing night of track and field. Really?
Yeah.
Look at you, big boy. Tonight was a good night of track and field, man. We got a world record in the triple jump. We got two guys deciding to share the gold in the high jump, which was impressive. Another Italian gold medal. And we had the 100-meter final, man. I mean, track and field won tonight, man. It won. Um, that was an amazing moment. So check this out. I'm gonna be on sporadically here and there. I mean, there must be a lot going on right now with everybody. I'm gonna talk to some sources, set some things up, and then let me see. Let me see if this guy wants to go live. Yo, wanna come talk to me live right now? Let me see if Aaron Brown will jump on live with us. That'd be pretty cool because he's there. We get this Zoom link ready. Want to come on again? Cool, cool. Okay, now. Where is this? I know.
Yeah.
What's up, little buddy? Whoa.
Ah, where'd you go?
Yeah, dude, what are you doing?
I just showed you.
I don't know. Why you do that?
I showed you.
Okay, hold on. That's pretty cool.
And you know what flavor it is?
uh, yo, man, yo, viewers, I'm gonna see if I can get Aaron Brown in here or Wallace in here or I don't. We spoke to Donovan already a couple of times. What's up, baby? No, not yet. What's up? What's up? I'm off the phone, but I'm live. I yelled it out to you though. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Let me see what Aaron's saying. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. I'm let me put this. Yo, this social media stuff is just holy. It's just crazy, man. It's too much. Come talk 100-meter finals. We come talk 100-meter finals with me live. Done. Live. You know what I'm saying? We live. Oh no. Yeah, man. DQs. Two DQs for the Brits. I know that people aren't gonna be happy about that. What's up? Yeah, what's up, man? Big up yourself, Taylor. Yeah, it was a good day, man. Overall, I think the track and field. Yeah, that 200 would be good, obviously, but it's would have been cool to get that 100-meter goal. You know, the 100's the big one, man. The 100's the big one. It's the coveted. It's the coveted, man. I think if you consider everything that everyone had to go through, getting a medal at this Olympics would be extra special, because for a while it didn't even seem like the Olympics was gonna happen. I think people in the past are kind of like, "Yo, what was the point of having this Olympics?" But if you're still in it, if you're still in the sport, the Olympics is everything. So there's this urgency for the Olympics to happen, and there's this urgency to be able to, still perform well. So if you're able to do that, get through all the testing, get through all the hiccups, get through all the venues not being able to train and compete, and travel restrictions and all this stuff, man. Like, to come out with some hardware for an athlete, I mean, that's something special. I'm interested in knowing what that moment's like without without fans, how it felt down there. Because I mean, even like for Marcel, he didn't get to do his victory lap. A lot of people were watching it, obviously, but he didn't get to do that lap, man, with draped in the flag. That moment will change lives. I'm interested to see what happens with his followers, because he's kind of under the radar. And in Italy, that guy's king right now. I don't think they've ever had a 100-meter champion, and he's a real Italian. I hadn't heard him speak before until 10 minutes ago. They had an interview with him on the screen. And he's a legit Italian. The accent's real. The English is his second language. He's born in the States though, but he what the? No, I think his followers just skyrocketed. I know he didn't have 240,000 followers before. That I wish I knew what it was before though. He's at 240K now. Yeah, this guy's the real deal. He's about to be a real icon in Italy right now. Okay, so check this out. I'm about to be out of here, man. I'm actually gonna try to talk to Andre if possible. I'm assuming he may be a little bit upset, but he just gotta get his mind right and get ready for the deuce. It's all about that hardware. Italians are in the relay. They actually ran pretty well at World Relays. They got two fairly strong legs. I can't remember the name of the other Italian. It's pretty quick. He may have touched 9 seconds, but I know he's run 10-0. Can't remember his name though. But yeah, they'll be all right. I think Canada has a better chance than Italy in that relay though. I mean, they still got to unleash Aaron. Aaron's sitting waiting for the deuce. And Andre's obviously in good shape, and then the other guys are gonna do what they're supposed to do on their other legs. I'm not sure who the other legs are gonna be, but I'm thinking it's gonna be Baladi Ajamale. Yeah, they tell yo, what's up, Zach? Zach, pick up yourself. Yeah, that Italian guy originally was a long dribble, man. That's why, I don't know if you saw my prediction video, Zach, but and for all those who were wondering, it's on my other Instagram account, at Voices of TNF, Unconventional Voices Track and Field. podcast we do, but we had a little prediction videos that we did, and I had Marcel Jacobs coming third, and everyone, I got so many messages like, "Who the heck is this guy?" It's Marcel. What? Italy? What? But I'm telling you, I seen him run earlier in the indoor season, and he ran 6:47 in the 60, and he's not even a starter. So I was like, yo, this guy's going to be able to come on strong at the end of the race. He's going to be a real problem. I didn't have him winning, though. The thing about Andre, they gave him lane 9 twice. So I think if Andre was next to him, it would have been a totally different race. But he wasn't. So, you know, this guy's an Olympic champion. I got, out of my 6 medal predictions so far, I've gotten 5 of them right, and the only one I got wrong was Trayvon. But everyone had Trayvon. You know what I'm saying? Yo, why does that say anonymous? I know who that is. I know that's Gordon. Yo, big up yourself though. Let's look at these times again. I got everything up on the screen. But give me a second. Let me get this again because I kind of want to analyze this. 100-meter final result. Lamont Marcel Jacobs. 980. It said 979 at first. American record. Fred Curley. This guy was running the 400 meters earlier this year and decided to switch over because he was having 100-meter success all of a sudden. It was like, yo, I'm going to jump in that. Andre, personal best 989, is definitely in 9.7 shape. Simbini, 4th again. Came 4th at 2019 World Championships. Came 5th, a very close 5th, in the 2016 Olympics. Ronnie Baker, I think he had to do too much in that semifinal. He wasn't ready for that. He's the type of person that I know nerves really get to him. So when you shoot your nervous system like that in the semifinal, the stress that you're going to get in the final on top of the natural stress that you're going to get if you're not ready to handle that, it's like a 1-2 punch for him. So I didn't expect him to come through, and I knew that Sue, I mean, he ran the race of his life in the semifinal. I knew he wasn't going to have nothing. I didn't expect him to medal. Darnell disqualified. He wasn't going to medal in my opinion anyways. He still has the 200 as well. And then Nigerian had a great championships pulled up in the lane right next to Andre. Might have thrown him off as well. So yeah, this is the thing though, Zach. As far as I know for the rules, it's supposed to be heat winners get random choices between lane 4, 5, and 6, right? Then if you come second, like another automatic qualifier, it's supposed to be 2, 3, and 7. No, 3, 6, and 7. Something like that. All I know is the little cues are supposed to end up on the outside, as far as I know. So I don't know. I don't understand how you're an automatic qualifier and end up in lane 9. It's really confusing to me, man. Doesn't make no sense. And that's happened to Andre before. You know, now that I think about it, I can only think about 2 times in the final where Andre ended up in lane 9. But in 2015, he ended up in lane 9 too, and he was automatic qualifier there as well. So I don't understand what's going on. In the Pan Am Games of 2019, okay, he ended up coming, I think, 3rd in his semifinals, and he ended up in lane 9. But 2015, yeah, ended up in lane 9. He got 2nd in his semi, and then now he gets 2nd in his semi, ends up in lane 9. Yo, like, this is crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. It makes that changes the entire race, man. It changes the entire race. And I know he was ready, man. I know he was ready. It's a bronze, but I'm just ready to do bigger things than that, man. So he can come back and win that deuce, which would be cool. But however you slice it, I mean, the race is done. And if you just look at what the race was, he's got to do something about that start. Has to. Because it's costing him. I feel like he would have started better if he was in the middle, but he wasn't. But I just feel like if anything he's going to take away from it, he's got to become more technically sound in that first 10 meters of the race because his finish is filthy. But 100-meter final went how you would want it. You want personal best for those top three, and he got that. I want him to take whatever positives he can from it and just move forward from there. He's obviously coming with some heat in that 200 meters. And he's got to keep pushing forward. He's 26 now. He's 27 in November, I think. So by the time the next Olympics comes around in 2024, gotta put him at 28, 29. It's good. It's a good age to be at when you're at in that Olympics. 26 is too, but Christian Coleman's gonna be back. Marcel's defending Olympic champion. He's only gonna get better. And it's always gonna be difficult. It's always gonna be difficult. But when you really think about it, even though we wanted more, you can't really ask for much more than a personal best and a medal in a major 100-meter final. And he did that. So we got to put expectations to the side. You know what I'm saying? And we got to think what these actual accomplishments are. And he's he's an Olympic bronze medalist, man. Third. He didn't lose. He came third. I mean, it's all perspective, right? And you know what? Let's stop. Yo, big up yourself, Vader. Yeah, he gets ratings. You know what I'm saying? Expectations obviously are higher. We were just talking about this, but yeah, you can't be upset with a bronze, man. I think that the 200 is going to be something serious. Vader, do you know much about the lane draws? I know about them, but as far as I know about the rules, there's no way he should have ended up in lane 9. There's another major championships where he was an automatic qualifier and ended up in lane 9. I'm not sure how that happens. In the 100 I'm talking about. I don't understand. I'm confused. It's almost better to not be an automatic qualifier, it seems. If you're the +2, the small Qs, you have to end up in the outside. It makes the most sense to me. What's the point of being an automatic qualifier? There's supposed to be some sort of perk. I'm really confused, man. Simbini ended up getting. Let me go back real quick. I can still look at the start list. Yeah, I can. Well, Simbini ended up getting lane 2. So Simbini, he was the low Q, but the other little Q was Enoch. No, he was automatic qualifier too. Who was the other little Q? Was it Ronnie Baker? It would have been Ronnie Baker. Yeah, I think it would have been Ronnie Baker. He ran fast though. Maybe that's what it was. So he ran 9:83. Marcel came second. Su Bingjian came first. So let's break this down. Su won. Fred won. They're in the middle. Zarnell won. 4, 5, 6. Cool. Second place, Marcel and Andre and Enoch. So they should be 7. Yeah. No. Sorry, now should am I tripping right now? Yeah. So they should have been 3, 8, and 7. 3, 7, and 8. That's where they should have been. Didn't work out like that. So, and then 2 and 9 should be little Qs. So Akani was the little Q. He ended up in 2, and Andre's in lane 9, which is crazy because he's a second place finisher. That just can't happen. It can't happen. I'm confused. But I mean, I ain't gonna dwell on that too much. Even when I talk to him, I ain't really gonna bring it up, man. I know he's already thinking about it. I know he saw the lane draw, so it was just like, the fuck, man. But still ran well despite. So yeah, man. I think I'm gonna call that a day. Everyone that wanted to jump on and talk to me is probably gonna be too long. There's some people on the ground over there, and the same thing happens every time. As soon as I log off, they'll holler at me like, "Yo, you ready?" But yo, his top speed is crazy, Vader. It's crazy. Really good night at track and field though, man. Really good night. So, but I do want to say that I mentioned this before, but I just want to remind you guys. Out of the 6 predictions I've had for medals, 5 of them have been right. Not the color, because Marcel I didn't have winning. I had him getting a bronze. And I had Andre getting a gold. And you got to put an asterisk beside the one that I messed up, because it's the guy's number 1 in the world, Trayvon Bermel. People had him winning. Most people, not me. But yeah, so 5 out of 6. I just want to let y'all know that I don't want anyone doubting any of my predictions ever. It's just I understand what's going on here. Y'all should have seen Jade watching these field events today. Yo, she's going nuts. I appreciate field events, but I really appreciate them now because, this girl's going off, but she breaks stuff down though while it's happening too. Where you realize the field events have, I see the value in field events, but there's some real value in field events. Like the field events are extremely entertaining if you show the whole thing. You can't just show a jump here, a throw there. You got to see how the event develops and move with it. It's a story. A story is developing. It becomes more and more dramatic as the competition goes on. And you get so many attempts that you become attached to the competitors. It's almost like episodes. Each jump or each throw, each vault is like an episode. You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen in the next one? Oh, this happened. Ooh, oh man, can't wait for the next one. It's kind of like that. So, the meet finally started now that the hurdles popped off. Vader, you're funny. I'll tell you this. At no point in any other sport in the game so far have you had a night this electric. Tonight or last night. I mean, the women's 100-meter final was amazing too, but I mean, as an overall product, with the triple jump, with the high jump, with the 100-meter final in one night, and even the 2 guys that are going to be racing each other in the 400-meter hurdle final, the 2 guys that are going to be going for the world record happen to end up in the same semifinal in the 400-meter hurdles. Yo, tonight was a crazy night at track and field, man. It was crazy. There's no other sport at the games that are going to have moments like this. It does not happen. It does not happen. But this is why track and field, it's bigger than the Olympics, man. It can't only be big at the Olympics. It's bigger than the Olympics. I was just talking about you. It's bigger than the Olympics, yo. So, yeah, the number of events in one day and night. Yeah, man. And there's a bunch of different things happening. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing leaps. You're seeing hurdles. You're seeing speed, just sprinting. It's like, come on, man. Like the array of things that you can experience in a track meet, especially when it's the best of the best. It's like, it's just not comparable to any sport, man. I love other sports too. I love some basketball. I love some football. I'm talking about soccer to all you North Americans. I'm North American too, but I love football. I like American football. But I'm just saying, as far as the moments and these physical feats and the stories that develop, the rivalries, the clashes, the anticipation of events and these feats, it's like what sport compares to track and field, yo? No sport. What's up, James? Big up yourself, yo. I can't help feel Andre DeGrasse has replicated the career of Frankie Frederick's. Well, here, let me. It's a fair comparison in a way. The only thing is, Andre started track way later than Frankie. Like Frankie spent a really long time running and chasing a gold medal. Andre's, well, he was only 26. He started running track when he was like 19. He's only been running pros about 5 years. So, oh, Vader, OBS. And yeah, you're right. That isn't a bad thing because you always know he's going to end up on the podium. And Frankie Fredericks is a legend. But he's going to win that too. The thing is, he may not come in as fresh as some of the other guys who didn't run the 100. But he's in the best shape, in my opinion. His 200s have been pretty impressive. He has a lot of 200-meter wins on the circuit this year. So, he's gonna get a gold eventually. Oh, you're talking about the Olympic feed? I watched it on BBC, and yeah, they got another. I can't remember the other channel out here that I go back and forth between. But yo, James, keep an eye out for my 200-meter prediction video. That's coming out tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that. In my 200-meter prediction video, I got Andre, Noah. I shouldn't even tell you. I'll tell you, but I break it down in more detail. In the video, I got Andre, I got Noah, and I got Joseph Fahnbulleh. So a lot of people might think that's far fetched. Everyone's jumping on Arian Knighton or Kenny Bednarek. Is the UK slang like the US or more like Canadian? It's more like Canadian actually. It's more like Toronto actually, Vader. But yeah, man, I got Fahnbulleh getting a bronze. Got him getting a bronze. The Juggernaut, Joseph the Juggernaut. Check out at Voices of TNF on Instagram. I did a little Juggernaut tribute to Joseph Fahnbulleh. So yeah, man, Donovan Bailey's 100-meter record lasts one more year. I thought I was gonna go with this championships, man. The way Andre was looking. What the team slant? What are you talking about slant? The slant, not the slang. What do you mean slant, Vader? What are y'all's we got a day between the 200 meters, but just so you guys know, the 200 meters is gonna have the heats in the morning, and then the semifinals in the evening on the same day. And let's look again. Let's see if they have a day between. They better have a day between, because if they do that, and then have to run the finals the following day. And for if you guys think I'm playing, I got it on the screen right here. Look. Yeah. So, as you can see, 200-meter heats, men, and the women start tomorrow. For those who don't know, that prediction video needs to come out, and I'm gonna get that out later on today. 200-meter heats right there, bam. And then semifinals right here. Bam. So let's check out the day of the finals. There better be a day between, man. Okay, there is. There's a day between. There's a day between. So the women's 200-meter final should be. Where's the women's 200-meter final? Am I blind right now, ladies and gentlemen? They got a bunch of days between? I think I missed it. Men's 200, women's 200-meter final. Oh no, it is the following day. Men's 200-meter final is the following day. Yo, they have 2 rounds of the women's 200 starting tomorrow in the same day, and then the following day they have the final. That is nuts, especially if you doubled. And then the same thing for the men. They get a day off tomorrow, and then the following day, 2 rounds of the 200-meter in one day. And they have they have the final the following day. That's crazy, man. Them guys are gonna be bus. They're gonna be bus. The women are gonna be tired too, man. I gotta get that prediction video out by later on today. Keep an eye out for that, ladies and gentlemen. The room's starting to fill up. I'm not gonna be on for that much longer. So yeah, if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button already, go ahead and do that. The podcast is out on all podcast platforms, so you can also check it out on YouTube. And then also, if you take a look at some of the video content, you'll see that the prediction videos have been out. Got a couple more coming out for both 200s. Also for what was the other one? Oh, the women's long jump. Jade broke that down. And then Vader's wondering why Aaron withdrew from the 200. Yeah, I think he just wanted to focus on the one. I mean, just focus on the 2. He did it in 2019. He doubled, made both finals. But I think he feels like, he might have had a real shot at a medal if he had some fresher legs, because Noah Lyles didn't run the 100 at the last Olympics, or the last World Championships, and then ended up getting in that final in the deuce and winning. So could come down to fresh legs. So he's focused. I think he'll run well. And it's gonna be interesting to see how he does. Let me see here. I couldn't win him past him. You can see nothing. Yeah, no, man. They did the same bullshit to you. UK track coverage commentated like the US again. It's a little bit more like the US, I would say, in the way how it has that epic feel. You know what I'm saying? But it's similar to Canada, and where they show a lot of British athletes. Canada shows a lot of Canadians. Yeah. You good with Colin Jackson saying from gun to tape every 5 minutes is infuriating. Yo, Jamie's, where are you? Are you in the UK? The lane team. That's why semis are important, man, because Andre allowing Fred to kind of edge him out in that semi made a difference. It made a huge difference because Fred was right in the middle. And they're only 200th of a second apart. So, just is what it is, man. He may be a little upset, but we got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Olympics. These are the best athletes in the world. And despite what everyone was saying about Andre, like how he was competing through the year, when championship comes, he's there, man. He has that. That triple world record though, man. Yulimar Rojas. It was pretty cool to see that, man. I think when I was talking to Jade about this too, she was mentioning this. Her step is so short. For those who don't know, triple jump has a hop, step, and a jump. Step is the second phase. Her step is very short, but if she makes it any longer, she's gonna be in the pit. So she's probably gonna have to move back to the men's mark, the 14-meter mark, because she's too close. She has to make her step shorter in order to make sure that her jump isn't from the pit. So, but she got some hops, yo. I wonder if she can grab a rim or dunk. Got bounce, yo. She probably can, because I can't triple what she's doing, and I'm still dunking. I know it's all technical and everything, but as far as like the actual genetics, yeah, man, definitely. So check this out. It doesn't make any sense. I wonder if I could throw. I want to throw my lane breakdown video up on the screen. Let's do that real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to. Let's go go here real quick because I need to see. Because I need to know exactly what I said in the lane draws. Where are you at? Lane draws, lane draws, lane draws, lane draws. Next page. Damn, I have a lot of videos, yeah. Oh, there it is right there. Tripping. Let's check out these lane draws real quick, yo. Hopefully y'all can hear this.
In watching some of these track finals, a lot of people have their own philosophies as to who gets what lane and why. If you have the number one time, you get lane number one. Whoever gets there first to ask gets to choose. It's completely random. I mean, they're all running the same distance, so
this was back
who
from
cares?
2019.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and break it down and try and make it as clear as possible for y'all. Let's use the men's 200 meters, for example. Take a look at the qualifiers. 3 semifinals. The top 2 in each semifinal are automatic qualifiers. As you can see here, the big Qs. From the big Qs, the top 4 will be randomly drawn to end up in lane 4, 5, 6, or 7. The top 4 were Noah Lyles, Alex Quinones, Adam Jamili, and Andre DeGrasse.
Okay.
Randomly in 4, 5, 6, or 7. Check. The 2 big Qs left, the 5th and 6th big Qs, will be randomly drawn to end up in lane 8 or 9. Here you can see that with Ramil Guliev and Kyle Griu. Randomly, 8 and 9.
Is that the same for the 100 too?
Check. Then the final two little cues will be placed in lane 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 will be randomly drawn for Aaron Brown and Zizhen Yi. 2, 3, random.
I didn't realize how
Check.
in the 100. That's
That's it.
stupid.
Seems kind of complicated, but if you want to make it as simple as possible, you know you want to be an automatic qualifier so you can end up in the middle lanes. That's where the race usually happens. But if you want to understand the complexities that I've laid out here, hey, feel free to come back and check out this video whenever you feel like.
Okay, so check this out. When I initially made the video, I figured that because it said the big cues end up in lane 8 and 9, right? I'm thinking that it's because of the advantage in the 200 meters. So you get an outside lane as opposed to 2 and 3, which the little cues get. I didn't know that it's for all races. If it was smart, so you see the out of the automatic qualifiers, the top 4 times get the middle lanes, right? Random between 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so random between 4, 5, 6, and 7 for the automatic qualifiers with the faster times. So let's break down what we have here. Let's go back to this 100-meter final. We're going to go through this slowly, ladies and gentlemen. We go to start list. So 4, 5, 6, and 7, big cues. 4, 5, 6, and 7. But Fred ran. Wait, we gotta hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get another window here. Sorry about that. Timetable. No, we'll just go here. Back. Okay, so semifinals results summary. Okay. So, what are you doing, dude? It's the hurdles. Men's 100 meters. Am I in the wrong? What am I doing? I swear that's what I just. Okay, so look. Okay, so out of the big cues, the order is Sue, Ronnie, Fred, Zarnell. So they should each have the option of having 4, 5, 6, or 7. Let's go to the lanes. What's going on? Here. 4, 5, 6, and 7 are Zarnell, Fred, Sue, and Ronnie. Okay, so they stuck with the rules as far as that was concerned. Now, the next two fastest, or the next two, as far as automatic qualifiers are concerned, would be Andre DeGrasse and Enoch Adegoke. Okay, now if it's out of those two, they should get either, apparently to where the rules are now, they get lane 8 or lane 9, right? So, randomly, Enoch got lane 8 and lane 9. So, according to the rules, they did exactly what the rules would state. But what would be better is that if you're a big Q, you're random between lane 8 and lane 3. That would make the most sense. Okay, so the little Qs, which is crazy, Marcel Jacobs ended up as little Q, and then Akani ended up as little Q. But the little Qs is random between lane 2 and lane 3. So we go back to here, little Qs, Marcel Jacobs, Akani Simbini, right? So that's random between lane 2 and lane 3. And that's what happened. Akani and Marcel Jacobs, lane 2 and lane 3. So if it was the 200, it makes sense. If it's the 100, it doesn't make any sense. And I think they need to alter it simply for straightaway events. Whether it's the hurdles, whether it's the 100, the straightaway events, the big Qs should end up in either lane 3 or lane 8. That's how it should be. I don't know if any of y'all just missed the breakdown. If y'all just missed the breakdown a second ago, I can quickly go through it again. I see a bunch of viewers coming in here. Respect for tuning in. Ask any questions. Hit that subscribe button. But I'll say it one more time. Top 4 big Qs end up in lane 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we had that with Zarnell, Fred, Su Bingjian, Ronnie Baker. They were the big Qs and had the fastest times out of those big Qs. So it's random between those lanes. Then the remaining 2 big Qs, apparently with the way the rules are now, end up in lane 8 and lane 9 randomly. So that was Enoch Itagoki and Andre DeGrasse, right? So randomly between them two. If you're making it random, at the very least, you let the fastest qualifier get the inside lane and not let it be random. Really. And if you really want to really do it properly, you know what? After I break this down one more time, I'll go through what I think it should be. So, the big Qs, the remaining 2 big Qs, randomly lane 8, 9. Then the little Qs end up in lane 2 and lane 3. So basically, and that's random. So basically, the little Qs have the same opportunity as the big Qs because it's just randomly between the outside lanes. Okay. Now, if you want to ask me what I think they should do, okay, you have 6 automatic qualifiers. It should be random between lane 3. No, I shouldn't even say that. This is what it should be. I'll tell you what it should be and what I would be okay with. What it should be is if you win your heat, your semi, and you're a big Q, you're in either 4, 5, or 6, period, right? The remaining big Qs that come in second, so there's 3 more, you should end up in 3, 4, or 7. Right? No, you should end up in 3 or 7. Not sure right now. Yeah. 3, 7, or 8. That's what I meant to say. You should end up in 3, 7, or 8. Okay? Then the little Qs should be in 2 and 9. No matter what, little Qs, non-automatic qualifiers, should end up in lane 2 or lane 9. Now, the funny thing is, in this situation, Marcel Jacobs ran a personal best, ran a 984 in his semi, which is crazy, but was the little Q. He came 3rd, right? So he would have ended up in lane 2 or lane 9 under what I'm saying. But usually in most situations, the 3rd place finisher in a semi isn't expected to win the way he did. You know what I'm saying? Because Su Bingjian just totally shook up that. James is saying, I don't know why, but running the 100-meter in lane 8 and 9 always feels so much easier than the inside. I always see people come through from the outside, apart from Kim Collins that won gold. That's true. It's true. It seems like lane 1, you rarely see winners in lane 1 or medalists in lane 1. I want to know how many medalists there are that have won from the outside lane, because Andre's done it 3 times now. 1 time in the 200 meters of Pan Ams and twice at the World Championships in the 100. I want to know if anybody else has done that. I bet you no one else has ever done that. But I'm going off of like just what I've seen in video and stuff like that. People winning medals from lane 8 or the outside lane in the 100 at the Olympics. I don't think that's happened. Or at the World Championships. So it's an interesting rule, and they do it in an interesting way. But oh shoot, it's about to go to the press conference for real. Yeah, head up, man. It was solid. Another medal in the bank. Dominate That's 200. And this is an Olympic performance for the history books. Oh shoot, I think Aaron Holland. No. So yeah, now I think about it. 8 hours ahead. That means it's 11:30 p.m. in Tokyo. Yeah, Aaron ain't gonna tell you. He's in bed. He got a 200 coming up. Gatlin. Yes, James. No, you ain't spamming. You're good, yo. Gatlin in 2017. Did he have lane 9 though, or was it lane 8? Let's look at that. 2017 World Championships. Yeah.
Boy, if you don't get not nice.
Hold on a second. Let me just fix this real quick. 2017 World Championship 100 meters. Gatlin. I think you're right, yo. You might have had lane 9.
Well, I don't think there's a... Aren't we, eh, really? There's a massive, massive gap when he goes. It really...
Will be spikes, the flashy spikes inside the...
Oh, he had lane 8.
Last year, a world champion over the
Yeah,
1 and
lane 8.
200
Reese had lane 9.
meters in 2005. Justin Gatlin from the
Yeah,
USA.
man. So,
And completing the...
yeah, I don't
Justin Gatlin.
see it happening from it looks like the outside lane in the replays though, so I know why you thought that. This is when Andre got injured. You got a real shot to win this one. See, even Reese. Look what happened to Reese. It's almost impossible to have a good start from lane 9, man. Look at Reese really got left. It's hard, man.
Well, it's a clean start. It's a good start by Coleman. The American's flying in lane number 5.
So,
It's the American leading the Jamaican at the moment.
you gotta be
It's
near
gonna
the middle of the
Coleman,
track, man.
But on the outside in lane number 8.
Let's go back to the 2015 World Championships.
9.94 seconds. Well.
The first time this year, maybe, that Gatlin's had anybody close to him, and it wasn't just championships. This could be his 100th time under 10 seconds. Much the fastest. Of Gay coming man, the 20-year-old from Canada, Andre DeGrasse. Double wins in the American Collegiate. Eyes
got lane 9, and
towards
he
the
ended
start
up.
of the 100 meters. Vico, Sue,
Oh yeah, I remember that
Rogers,
race, Jamie.
Bolt, Gay.
That race is crazy. Let's check out. I'll just start from lane.
What sort of start will he get? Well, certainly
actually
tremendous start by Gatlin further
start
out,
wasn't
and Bolt
horrible.
into his stride now.
From lane 9,
Those two
but
coming
still
through the
lane
field
9
now, and it's Gatlin and Bolt. And who's going to win it? It's very close, but it's the great man, I
So-
think. It's Bolt who's taken it from Gatlin. He's found the speed when he needs it. Who could almost doubt it? We knew it would be close. It was close, but the clock is showing 9:79, and Bolt is celebrating.
So, yeah, man. It just is what it is. And let me just make sure to see what happened in the semis. Semi-final. So I want to see if he came second in that race too. Semi-finals.
The big man is
The great Caribbean
This is a
battle.
solid race.
He has not bad or little.
So we see here.
How well's he got away? Not bad or
Bolt
little stumble there at the
stumbled.
start, and Sue of China is ahead. But
Andre
Bryant's got a
almost
lot
won
of
this
work to
heat.
do to come through here, or there's going to be a sensation.
So yeah,
But just
Andre
look at
came
him come
second
through when
there
he batted.
again.
He has done it. He's accompanied into
And
the
then still
final by
ended up in
DeGrasse
lane
of
9,
Canada,
yo.
But the stumble early on almost cost him dear, but never right off this man. In 94.
just produced.
So I don't know.
Bolt
They got to do
would
something
have
about
to
that,
try
man.
and wait to see.
They got to do something about that because you can't end up in the outside like that if you're an automatic qualifier. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. So, yo, man, this is what it is, folks. Still a good night. Still a good night. Yes, it is. But trust me, that schedule is nuts. Yeah, man. I need more sleep. My sleep has been so bad lately, man. Shoot. Need to get these prediction videos out, man. This red bit. This time, this time. These are even. I had Jacobs, bronze before the championships started. All right, everybody. So, that's it from Tokyo for today. Good night. A good night over there. I'm gonna be coming in sporadically here and there, so make sure you turn those notifications on. And tell people about the discussion that's happening here after the big nights on the track, and about the content on the channel. It's a track and field channel, yo. We track and field heavy over here. It's for the track heads that want to come here and geek out and talk some track and field. So let your other track heads know what's going on. No interviews tonight. There's too much going on. Everyone's busy, man. So that's usually how it is on 100-meter nights. I'll talk to Andre a little bit later, see where his head's at, but that's the night from Tokyo, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, share the content, check out all the track and field content, tell your friends about it. And yeah, man, just want to big up everybody. Signing off from here, man. I'll catch up with y'all. Peace.